Blog Talk Radio.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Productions presents Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast, playing your favorite acappella gospel songs from some of the world's greatest acappella artists. So sit back, relax, and listen to the sweet sounds of voices. Call in live to telephone 713-955-0508 or send us an email to srbutler1009@yahoo.com. So who's riding with Stevie B on the blast tonight? You're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
But there is sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. Where Jesus loves his smiling face, there's sunshine in my soul.
This radio show is the 2018 nominee for the NACAMA, the National Academy Christian Acapella Music Award. This radio show is being broadcast from the great state of North Carolina. This is Stevie B, and I'm the blaster master of acapella gospel music. And according to Yvonne, the general conner of Dayton, Ohio, she says Stevie B is the hardest working Christian DJ in the world today, bless her heart. And my dear brother Anthony Blunt, yeah, he made that statement on his radio show during the interview that I had with him on his radio show last Sunday morning on WWBC 94.7 FM. If you missed that interview on last week, you can go to my affiliate internet stations and pull up that special edition show that I did on last Sunday morning. That was a great interview that I had with Anthony. I certainly appreciate his invite to do that show with him. But you got the blaster master dropping the bombs on a Friday night. I said boom, boom. Ladies and gentlemen, I've just taken off, and I'm flying 30,000 feet, and I'm dropping bombs everywhere.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are taking back Friday night for the Lord. Oh, yes, we are. For the next 3 hours, I'm going to play some of your favorite acapella gospel songs from such artists as Straight Company, Dorian Paul, Committed Acapella Chorus, and many, many more. When I go off the air at 8 p.m., ladies and gentlemen, I'll still be recording this radio show. So when you go to my affiliate internet stations, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Apple iTunes, and you look up Stevie B's Media Production, you'll see all those episodes, those on-demand episodes, and those are 3-hour shows that air here on Friday night. The Tuesday and Thursday shows, ladies and gentlemen, What a Word from the Lord, and the Gospel Light Radio Show, those are 2-hour shows. But the Blast is a 3-hour show. I want to hear from our listeners tonight. You can give me a call while I'm on the air to the live show at 713-955-0508. And I have some free CDs I want to give away to my fifth caller on the Blast tonight. And these are just the CDs of the artists that I'm playing on this radio show. You can send me an email to Butler. My new email address is butlersteve1009@yahoo.com. And let me know who's riding with me on the Blast tonight. I'm trying to lift up your spirits with these inspirational songs on a Friday night. That's right. It's Friday night, and Stevie B is playing acapella gospel music. So turn up your spiritual ear.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
At the bottom of the hour, I'll be playing my song of the week. We want to feature a song, just tell you a little bit about the artist. Each week we try to feature various artists on this broadcast. We also want to feature on the show my funny bones. I love those comedians because laughter is good for the soul. Also during the broadcast, we have Stevie B shouted out. Now, these are just some people I have been in contact with, whether here on social media or people I've been meeting here on a daily basis here in my local area, right outside of Fort Bragg, North Carolina, who are listening to the show, and they just love acapella gospel music. And a lot of people that I'm meeting have never even heard of acapella gospel music, and I just think that's a thrill for me because I get a chance to expose them to some great music, some great artists, and I'm pretty sure you will really enjoy what you're hearing on the blast here on a Friday night. So I just want to show them some love and just let them know how much I really do appreciate their love and support for this broadcast. And also, we have a new feature on the show with my monthly triple spin. And I want to feature an artist. I'll just play 3 of their singles on every show for the entire month and that's what the monthly triple spin is. And I also want to feature my listener's choice. These will just be some songs that my listeners told me they want to hear. So I just try to honor some of those requests because I know they really enjoy acapella gospel music. Also on the broadcast tonight, I'll be featuring my live spot, and that will just be a live performance. And I just love hearing the artists interact with the audience. So you got Stevie B loose in the booth on the ones and twos. So let's get into the music, the sweet sounds of voices. I'm gonna start the show off tonight. Before I forget, now tonight I was scheduled to have an interview with Orlando Mookie Tisdale from Huntsville, Alabama, but I've had to reschedule him to next Friday night. Orlando is participating at the Southside homecoming this weekend down in Alabama, the state of Alabama. They're having their homecoming this weekend. And I think, and my wingman, Edward Bishop, he's not going to be on the show tonight either because he's at the youth conference in New Jersey this weekend. So that's what's going on. So I'm riding in the plane tonight by myself, ladies and gentlemen. And I think I'll be able to handle this show by myself because my wingman, I think he took the keys with him to the bomb slot. So I don't even know if I'll be able to drop some bombs on the show tonight, but we'll see how that works out. So let's have a great show then, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to start the show off tonight with a double play. My not my main group, but Made New Acappella. This is I just love Made New Acappella. They're a great group as well. And they're out of Louisville, Kentucky. And this is their single, How I Got Over, from their 2016 album, Through the Fire. And I did an exclusive interview, episode 15, with one of the vocalists of that group, Troy Marbles. He's been a great help to me in starting this radio show from the beginning. I certainly appreciate Troy. And I also have a marathon show scheduled for this group on July the 26th of this year. Looking forward to putting that show on. Made New has some great music. I think you'll really enjoy what you're hearing from Made New Acappella. That'll be followed by Angelina Hightower out of Boston, Massachusetts. This is her new single, When God Says No. And Angelina is making her way to the program on July the 5th of this year. We're looking forward to having Angelina on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the ride on the blast tonight. Enjoy the show. Made New Acappella and Angelina Hightower kicking us off tonight.
How I got over. just cursed again. You know that my soul back and wonder. Hey, how long since then I've had some trouble. My heart's filled with grief. The pain that kept on burning. I could not find relief. I asked the Lord to help me. Yes, He gave me peace. You know that my soul back and wonder.
When God says no, and we won't listen to the end, just remember, don't forget, Father knows what's best. When I lay awake at night, with tears streaming from my eyes, I remember, gotta know what's best. Yeah, my God, He knows what's best. Late in the midnight hour, I was crying and all alone, waiting for an answer, and all my hope gone. Even called on my best friend, and she could not be found. Lord, you said you'll never leave me nor forsake me. Lord, where are you now? So I went to church the next Sunday morning, looking for my breakthrough. I knew a change would come if I just hold on, 'cause God's word is true. But then the preacher said something, and it took me by surprise. Sometimes God says no, but just like Job, you gotta trust Him, my child. When God says no, for when the preacher said it, I didn't quite understand it. He said, don't forget. Just trust your Father, 'cause He knows what's best. When I lay awake in the middle of the night with tears streaming from my eyes, I remember Father knows. No matter what you're going through, God, 'cause He knows. Father knows what's best. And I started to feel a little better, 'cause He started talking about my Jesus in the Garden of Gethsemane, and how He prayed to the Father, let this cup pass from me. Then He did just like me, y'all. Said He went to His best friends, and His friends let Him down. He said, my God, why have you forsaken me? Where are you now? You see, sometimes God is moving, and we don't understand. See, Jesus paid the cost when we were lost, and it was all a part of God's master plan. So when you're waiting for that answer, and God says no to you, just go ahead and shout, and have no doubt, trust your Father. The Father knows more than you. When God says no, no. See, it's not in man that walketh to direct his own steps. That's why I'm trusting in your Father. So when I prayed for that job, and I never get the call, and you prayed for that sick loved one, and they've gone on to that eternal home. And when you cried and you prayed and you cried and you feel there's nothing left, just put it in the hands of the Father, and remember, no matter what it is or what it looks like, God, He knows. Yes, He knows what's best.
Hello, family. This is Steve Adams, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hello, I'm Thurman Metters with the Ministry Church of Christ Adult Chorus, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone, and you're listening to the Acappella Gospel Music Blast with Stevie B. Hey.
Coming up next, I have a double play coming your way. My power group, Committed Acappella Chorus, out of Rogersville, Alabama. Their single, Be Encouraged, from their 2017 album, We're Not From Here. This from their I did an album debut, yeah. An album debut of this particular album here on the show. That's episode number 23. I think you'll really enjoy that album. I also did a recorded version of that live show here on Blog Talk Radio. It's episode number 9. And I also have another recorded version, episode number 16. Check those on-demand episodes out, ladies and gentlemen. I think you'll really enjoy what you're hearing from my production. And also, I did a marathon show for Committed. That's episode number 49. That'll be followed by the Soul Influence out of Houston, Texas, one of my favorite groups, too. That single, Ain't No Use, from their 2007 album. You gotta believe. And they're making their way to the blast in the year 2020. The Lord bless us to see those days. Enjoy my double play, Commit Acappella Chorus, and the Soul Influence. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
All right. Brothers and sisters, we came to lift you up, to encourage you, to open up the Word of God, and stop leaning on your own understanding. Come on, Committed. I need you.
Courage, my brother. Have to stay
Don't you give up. When you learn to lean and trust these are your best days. This is it's the first day of the rest of your life. Come in now. I need you to hear this. We got a verse.
Ever felt like giving up? Ever felt like throwing in the towel? Well, you must keep moving. No, you cannot stop. Even though there are times when you can't see how, I came to encourage you, Lord. Trouble don't last always. No, it don't. Standing on the promises of a sovereign God, your breakthrough is not too far away. My sister, God's about to turn it all around. But you gotta hold back to His word, 'cause your day is coming soon. Hold on, breakthrough is right around the corner. It's a new day. These are your best days. These are your very best days. It's the first day of. That's right, to your brand new.
Wait a minute. Now, don't let this pain and this suffering throw you for a loop. It's just God's way of touching you and getting your attention. When I was going, I had to open up His Word and let Him lead. God. And I said to myself, I reckon that my suffering can't be compared to my glory. Said I reckon that my suffering can't be compared to my glory. Said I reckon that the pain that I'm going through right now really can't compare to His power. You will see through me. Can I get a witness? We've been waiting for the night, but I let the joy come in the morning. Just don't be so. Just remember, y'all, He made this promise. He'll open up the windows, pull you out. You'll have no room to receive it. I know He'll open up the windows, pull you out. You'll have no room to receive it. Said it ain't no use. Nobody's gonna turn me around. No. Said it ain't no use. Nobody's gonna turn me around. No. 'Cause my mind is made up and my soul is heaven bound. Ooh, it ain't no use. Nobody's gonna turn me around. I've been tempted and I've been tried ever since I've been born. I'm so tired, I'm so weak, God knows I'm worn. I've been loved so many times and I've been down. Said it ain't no use, good God. Nobody's gonna turn me around. Well, nobody's gonna turn me around. land where my soul is heaven bound. It ain't no use, no, yeah. Listen, people talk about me all over this land, yeah. Why do they call me so much? I don't understand. See, I'm just trying to live my life, well, just as humble as I can. I said it ain't no use. Nobody's gonna turn me around. No. Said it ain't no use, no way. Nobody's gonna turn me around. No. I've been tempted, I've been tried ever since I've been born. And I'm so tired, I'm so weak, and God knows that I'm worn. I've been up so many times, I've been down. No use, no way. Turn me around. Nobody, I said it ain't no use. Nobody's gonna turn me around. Ain't nobody gonna turn me around, no. Mind's made up. My mind, soul is heaven bound. Now, nobody's gonna turn me around. No, you're wasting your time.
This is Monte Cuba from the album The Journey. You are listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
We're united from Houston, Texas, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone, and you're listening to the Acappella Gospel Music Blast with Stevie B. Hey.
I want to give a shout out to Kathy White. She works in the Walmart here in Hope Mills, North Carolina. She lives in Hope Mills, North Carolina. She was a real nice lady. Kathy White, Stevie B, wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming up next, we got my song of the week, and this week we are featuring Dorian Paul from Houston, Texas. This is Dorian's not his new single, but this is his single, Lord Don't Leave Me, from his 2007 album, Thera Praise, Volume 1, For Him to You. And this song was the 2008 NACAMA, National Academy Christian Acapella Music Award Song of the Year and the Video of the Year for this song. I did an exclusive interview with Dorian on this broadcast. This episode number 81. That was a great show with Dorian. I really enjoyed talking to that brother. And I also did a recorded version of that live show, episode 21. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy my song of the week.
Rochester, New York, Atlanta, Dallas, Houston, Memphis, Nashville, LA, New York City, Indianapolis, Indiana, Milwaukee, West, Jacksonville, Florida, Chi-Town, Detroit City, Cleveland, Ohio, Fort Lauderdale, Oklahoma City. When the storms of life start to come my way, come on. For your strength and protection is what I pray. Come on. Cause I know I can't make it. Oh, let my cup overflow. Yeah, 'cause I know I can't make it. Of the valley of death, I won't fear no evil, 'cause I know that you were with me and everything gonna be alright. Oh, but at the end, dear Lord, it is my prayer, dear Lord, that you save me, save me. Come on, what you say? Yes, that's Dorian Paul. Lord, don't leave me. I just love that song. You've been listening to Stevie B's Song of the Week.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming up next, I got a double play coming your way. Jerome Malone out of Athens, Alabama. His single Heavenly Sunlight from his 2003 album Trinity One. Now, I did an exclusive interview with Jerome on this broadcast. That's episode number 33. I think you'll really enjoy that show. Check out those on-demand episodes, ladies and gentlemen. That'll be followed by Journey Acappella out of Detroit, Michigan. Their single I'll Fly Away from their 2016 album. Journey Acappella. And I did an exclusive interview with one of the lead vocalists of that group, Tony Washington. We just had a great time on that show. Enjoy my double play, Jerome Malone and Journey Acappella. You got Stevie B, Loose in the Booth on the ones and twos.
Walking in sunlight, yeah. On my journey,
over the mountain, over the mountain, through the deep yeah. Don't you know that Jesus has said, well, the Lord said, I'll never leave you there. Oh Lord, that's a promise divine, that promise that never can fail. Oh, heavenly, heavenly, y'all will look like you do. Oh, heavenly sunlight that keeps flooding my soul with His glory, and it's so divine. Yeah. Oh Lord, believe every day of my life. Gotta keep rejoicing, gotta keep on singing His praise. 'Cause my Jesus is my listen. Oh, shadows around me, and even though there are shadows above me, Lord, it never conceals my Savior, my God. Oh, don't you know that He's alive, yes, and in the Lord can be found no stronger. Oh Lord, that's why I'm walking so close to His side. Oh, heavenly, heavenly, y'all love the light is good. Oh, heavenly sunlight that keeps flooding my soul with His glory, divine, so divine. Oh Lord, each and every day of my life, gotta keep rejoicing, gotta keep on singing His praises. 'Cause my Jesus is my one more thing, y'all, in the right. flood my soul, yeah, with His glory divine, so divine. Oh, yeah, I gotta keep on, brother. I gotta keep singing praises. My Jesus is all mine, heavenly. For the new life that you've given me, yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know where I'd be without you, Lord. That's why I'm singing your praise. Lord, you're all mine, you're all mine, you're all mine. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Oh, just to change my life, for making my life brand new. Lord, I give all the praise to you. I'll fly away, oh glory, I'll fly away.
It's good to know that as people of God, we have something to look forward to. One of these old days, this life is gonna be over, and we're gonna take up wings and fly away. Tony, tell them that.
Some glad morning when this life is o'er, I'll fly away.
Where you going?
To a home on God's blessed shore. I'll fly away.
You know it's sing along.
I'll fly away.
Come on.
Now just a few more weary days and then I'll fly away. Now to that land where joys will never end. Oh, I'll fly away singing out. Oh, glory. I'll fly away when I die.
Buried in baptism, you're gonna rise by faith. Do you believe that?
Well, I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. I think about it every night and day. Spread my wings and fly.
Trina, come on, talk about the angels. Come on now.
All night, all day, the angels watching over me, my Lord. All night, all day.
Give us some old school flavor, come on.
Oh, I want to see Him, just to look upon His face, and sing forever.
I can't wait. Now, Journey, can we break it down one time?
For the Christian Jubilee.
I just want my name written, y'all.
Write my name
where?
On the road. Since the Lord has lifted me, I want to be ready when Jesus comes. I'll fly away.
Now I just know one of these days
I shall wear a crown.
I'm gonna wear me a crown.
I shall wear a crown. With the trumpet sound.
When Christ comes back for His own, I wanna be in that number.
I shall wear a crown.
Anybody else gonna wear one?
I shall wear a crown.
Come on, put your hands together.
I shall wear
all those that's trying to get to heaven, come on in here.
I shall wear
I'm gonna wear a crown.
Hi, this is Jeremy Roberts, singer of No Mistakes and album I Forgive You, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hello, this is Mike Dow from Called by God Acappella Ensemble, all the way from Nashville, Tennessee. And you, yes you, can hear our singles Get Behind Me, Satan and Brighter Day right here on Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone, and you're listening to the Acappella Gospel Music Blast with Stevie B. Hey.
I want to give a shout out to my dear brother Norbert Robertson. He lives in Selmer, Tennessee. Norbert been sending me some boom booms to my text messages. Norbert Robertson, Stevie B, wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming up next, I got a single play coming your way from the group Called by God Acappella Ensemble from Nashville, Tennessee. This is their new single, Awesome God. It's from their 2019 album, For His Purpose. Now, we're going to be debuting that album here on the broadcast on June the 21st. That should be a great show. Enjoy my single play by Called by God Acappella Ensemble. You guys, Stevie B on the ones and twos.
You opened my eyes, made me to see every morning, brand new mercy, great God of Zion, mighty to save. And forever, Lord, you reign. I'll bless your name from deep within. Took away my sin. There's so much more. I will give you praise.
is Daja Dawson, and I sing with Truly Blessed. You're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hi, I'm Kyla Harkness, and I sing with Truly Blessed out of Atlanta, Georgia. You are listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone, and you're listening to the Acappella Gospel Music Blast with Stevie B. Hey.
I want to give a shout out to Safandra McNeil. See, I told you I was going to pronounce it right. Safandra McNeil. I practiced all the way home. She lives in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Safandra McNeil, Stevie B, wants to give you a shout out. Shout out. Shout out. See, she thought I was going to mess her name up.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming up next, we got Stevie B's Funny Bone. You know, I love those comedians. Enjoy this comedian, Sandra Pierce.
Stand-up comedy, standing right in front of James and Betty, where they can pray for the backside of me. You know, because you try to hide everything with the camera. I got on 2 pair of Spanx right now. I can't breathe. I put on one pair. I had a hole in. I thought I had a tumor. You know, it's just like there's one man has no idea what I'm talking about. If you don't know what Spanx are, that means your wife is skinny and we don't like her. In Jesus' name. But yeah, this is the thing. I gave up Spanx in Afghanistan. That's because that's where you should give up Spanx. If you've never walked through the Afghanistan sand in a pair of Spanx, let's just say I have a rash that the government is still trying to identify. But I got invited to do a USO tour. I was so excited. It was just before they got Osama bin Laden, so I feel like I had a hand in that. Because I did tell General Webster, if you want to shut this war down, you send the menopausal mothers over here packing. And notice how I do the gun. That's when you mean business right there. This is L.A. law. This is Andy Griffith. But I'm just saying. And so I went over there, and I was really excited to get to do it because, you know, I'm a Christian, unbeknownst to James. But I am, and I was excited because they had country music stars, and then they went over there with the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders, so we had a lot in common. I told them I wear my Spanx on the inside of my clothes. They wear their spandex right out where everybody can see. And they have strategically placed stars on their spandex. I don't have that. And so we're on this plane. Now, we're flying for like 30 hours. Have you ever been on a plane for like 30 hours and you're 50? There are parts of you that will swell. Water, it's called water weight. Water collects, they said. Well, it collects in places I never had water collected. My fingers look like little sausages. That's how bad it was. And then this general, this big shot from the sergeant major of the whole army's on there. He tells all of us girls, now you might want to get spruced up. We're going to have a photo shoot on the tarmac when we get to Kuwait City. Ain't that wonderful? And he's looking at me when he said it. So, you know, there I was having this dilemma. I didn't want to give in to the peer pressure, but they already had their bags of mascara out and their lipstick, and I'm like, what I got? Blistex. So I decided I'm going to have to get spruced up, so I went in the bathroom. Now, here's the thing. Here's how the Lord is miraculously working in my life. You ever tried to put on a pair of Spanx in an airplane bathroom? My body twisted in ways I didn't know it could. It was amazing. And then one of the girls that was the MC of our show, she had been on the cover of Playboy and stuff like that, so you know it was just wonderful chatting with her. All 3 words. And so one night we were in Iraq, and you know you're wanting to be. I love the soldiers. The finest military known to the planet is our military, and so I wanted to be funny and all that. wanted to be respectful because they all had guns. And so what was so wild, this MC, this girl who, let's just say there are parts of her that walks in the room before other parts of her. And she seemed very proud of those parts. And she told me one night, you know, honey, I have a whole bodysuit Spanx if you'd like to try it. It hooks around your ankle and pushes everything up and over, if you know what I mean. When I couldn't slap her, I already told her I was a Christian. It took that whole cheerleading squad to get that thing on me. You just lay down, it hooks on your heels, and it pushes everything in an upward position. And it was uncomfortable. I couldn't breathe. And I said, "Oh, General Webster, how you doing, sir? I don't normally dress like this. This is not my cleavage. This is my ankles." And yes, I just said cleavage in front of James Robinson.
Yes, you've been listening to my Funny Bones. I'm going to stop saying Stevie. I used to say you've been listening to Stevie B's Funny Bone. I'm going to just stop saying Stevie B because everybody knows it's Stevie B, right? Yeah, you all know it's Stevie B. Because laughter is good for the soul.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm flying 30,000 feet. If you look out the window, you might see me. I'm dropping bombs everywhere.
Stevie B, Gospel Blast. Stevie B, Gospel Blast. Stevie B, Gospel Blast.
I want to give a shout out to my auntie, Ivy Watson. She lives in High Point, North Carolina. Auntie Ivy Watson, Stevie B, your nephew. Yeah, that's me. I want to give you a shout out, shout out, shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming up next, I got a double play coming your way. The group Testament Acappella Ensemble from Jacksonville, Florida, Valdosta, Georgia, Greensboro, North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I did this is their new single, I Love You Forever. Now, this song is number 11 on my Top 20 Countdown show for the month of March. Now, this group features Thera Mack. Now, ladies and gentlemen, listen. I did an interview with this group. That's episode 119. And in my opinion, now I'm just giving my opinion here now. Since we family, we talking now. I'm just giving my opinion. This group, in my opinion, they dropped a bomb on my broadcast when I interviewed them on the blast. I say they dropped the bomb because they revealed some information about this new single that I just don't think everybody is aware of. This group told me they recorded this new single on their telephone using, I guess, music apps over their phone, and they recorded this single over their telephone. Now, the reason that I think this is such a big deal is because you got groups flying all over the country to studios making tracks, and, I mean, they spending a lot of miles doing this. And I know this for a fact. Now, these young people was able to do this over their telephone. Now, I don't know of anybody who is doing this. Now, maybe I could be wrong about this. And if I'm wrong, I'm sure someone will text me or give me a call and let me know, hey, Stevie B, you wrong about that. Everybody's recording tracks over their phone these days. Okay, I might be behind the power curve on that. I just might be. But if I'm not, they dropped the bomb on my show because I had never heard anybody recording songs over the telephone. So, you know, I just thought that was pretty cool. And this is their new single, I Love You Forever. Ladies and gentlemen, you're going to love this song. These kids, these millennials did a great job. And that'll be followed by Dorian out of Nashville, Tennessee. People get ready from their 2014 album, Color Blindness. Now, I did an exclusive interview with Dorian. It's episode number 37. Got a chance to talk to the Gooch and Melissa and her brother Anthony and a few other members of that group. That was a great show. Enjoy my double play Testament Acappella Ensemble. And Durham, you got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
I love you forever. I love you forever. I love you forever. Lord. We sing, I love you, we love you forever. I love you ever. I love you, Jesus, Lord. Right now, Jesus, I love
is Teray Mack representing Mac Music in Jacksonville, Florida, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Welcome. This is Garrick Edison of the acapella group One Hope in Christ, straight out of Louisville, Kentucky, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast radio show, and he's dropping bombs. Boom, boom.
Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast.
Hi, this is Yvonne Gooch, owner of Blazing Crackers, and I am a proud sponsor of Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast.
Blazing Crackers, stay on fire. You need a treat, you're hungry, you need something. So you need a treat, you're hungry, shouting up hungry, need something. Blazing Crackers, B-L-A-Z-I-N Crackers, yeah. B-L-A-Z-I-N Crackers, yeah. B-L-A-Z-I-N Crackers, yeah. Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone, and you're listening to the Acapella Gospel Music Blast with Stevie B.
Hey.
I want to give a shout out to Whitney Washington. She works in the Walmart here at Hope Mills, North Carolina. She lives in Hope Mills, North Carolina. Whitney Washington, Stevie B wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming up next week, got my monthly triple spin for the month of April, and I'll be playing 3 singles from this group. I'm featuring Southside Acappella Ensemble from Durham, North Carolina. Got my homeboy Chester Mayfield. He sings in this group. Me and Chester grew up together at the Olga Avenue Church of Christ, and I'm certainly good to see him singing with this group. The brother does a great job. This is a great group. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, you're going to love these singles I'm playing on the blast tonight. The first single we got will be What If God. It's from their album The Great I Am, and that'll be followed by The Name of Jesus, and this is a live performance that we're following, I Am Redeemed. Now this song, I'm going to dedicate this song here to my dear friend Sister Lucy down there in Macon, Georgia. She just loves this song by Southside Acappella Ensemble. Enjoy my monthly triple spin for the entire month of April. I'll be playing these songs every show for the month of April. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
What if God is unhappy with our praise? What if He is not pleased with the words we say? What if He takes away His love and His Spirit from above? What if God is unhappy with our praise? What if God is unhappy with the way we live? What if He is not pleased with read God's holy word. Let His praises be heard. The Lord just be pleased. 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 The Lord just be pleased with our praise. 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 This is our praise. We must change the way we walk. We must change the way we talk. We must live the life that's pleasing to our King. We must read God's holy word. Let His praises be heard. The Lord just be pleased. 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 The Lord just be pleased with our praise. 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 This is our praise.
The name of Jesus is so sweet. I love His music to repeat. It makes my life full and complete. The precious name of
the name Jesus. Every day is the
Oh, I said Jesus. Oh, Jesus. Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I'll pray His name forever. Don't you know Jesus? I'll speak the name Jesus. Every day is the same. Jesus, Jesus, oh Jesus, Jesus, oh Jesus, I'll pray His name forever. Don't you know? Wonderful Jesus, wonderful Jesus, wonderful Jesus,
Speak the name Jesus. Every day is the same.
oh, I said Jesus, oh Jesus, Jesus, oh Jesus, I'll pray His name forever. Don't you know Jesus? I'll speak the name Jesus. Every day is the same. Jesus, Jesus, wonderful Jesus. Oh Jesus, wonderful Jesus. Jesus, oh Jesus, wonderful Jesus. I'll pray His name forever. Don't you know Jesus? I'll with the name Jesus. Every day is the same. Jesus, oh Jesus, Jesus, oh Jesus, I'll pray His name forever. Oh, and I'll pray His name forever. Oh, and I'll pray His name
was my monthly triple spin for the month of April. The Southside Acappella Ensemble out of Durham, North Carolina. Them folks just got me all fired up tonight.
Hey everybody, this is Eric Gwynn, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hi, I'm Brother Brian Malone with the Committed Acappella Chorus from Rogersville, Alabama, and you are listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone, and you're listening to the Acappella Gospel Music Blast with Stevie B. Hey.
All right, let me maintain my composure here. Let me get back. Okay. Oh, I want to give a shout out to my dear friend Denise Finch. Now, I don't know where Denise is. I don't know what Denise is doing. But one thing I do know, it's Friday night, and Denise Finch is riding with me on the blast. I know she got her headphones in her ears or car stereo going. Wherever she's doing, she's listening to the blast. Denise Finch, Stevie B, wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
I have a double play coming your way. My man Steve Adams out of Houston, Texas. His new single, Let's Hook Up in Heaven, from his 2018 album Music from Monday through Saturday. Now, I did an album debut for Steve for that album here on the broadcast, episode number 84. That's a great album that Steve has. Steve has a great catalog altogether anyway. And I did a recorded version of that live show here on Blog Talk Radio. That's episode number 22. Ladies and gentlemen, believe me when I tell you, check out those recorded versions. I only have about 30 of them, about 29 of them. And that's just some great quality music and beta hi-fi. I think you'll really enjoy what you're hearing. And I also did a marathon show for Steve. That's episode number 10. And you can find that on my on-demand episodes on Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Apple iTunes. And Steve was the 2018 NACAMA Artist of the Year. So congratulations for that fine award. And that'll be followed by my man Shano out of Hollywood, Florida. This is his new single, You're There. And Shano is a former member of the Four Christian Stars, and he's making his way to the blast. In the year 2022, the Lord bless us to see those days. Enjoy my double play, Steve Adams and Shano. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos. Does that sound like I'm having fun? Oh, yes, I am.
You know it's by faith that we believe that if we fight the good fight and find favor in God's sight, we'll be rewarded with a home in heaven. Heaven is a place where we can shout their troubles all over, see our loved ones, and live in peace forever. I'm trying to make it, y'all. There is a place that I long to be with the most beautifulest people you ever want to meet. There's no crying, no dying over there, no. Only happiness and joy is yours to share, yeah. Imagine a place where nothing but love rules. Come on, go with me, this you've got to see. Oh, let's look up in heaven, yeah. Oh, let's look up in heaven. Come on, y'all, let's look up in heaven. Ooh, oh, let's look up in heaven, yeah, yeah. There's no place for no fakers and shakers who keep all kinds of lies and mess going on. It's a place where your brother is really your brother, and your sister, ooh, she's really your sister. Imagine a place where nothing but love rules. Come on, go with me, I know you wanna see. Ah, yeah, up in heaven. Oh, let's look up in heaven. Let's get together. I know you wanna be there in heaven with God's people. Oh, let's look up in heaven. So you better stay ready. Somebody's got loved ones there they long to see. When we get to heaven, we'll live eternally. Yeah, that's right. See, contrary to popular belief, everybody's not going to make it into heaven, amen? Amen. It's only for God's people. You know, the ones who honored him and acknowledged him while they were among the living. He's going to tell you to go to the right. But for those who rejected him, Jesus said he's going to tell you, to the left with you, I never knew you. And if we want to make it to that heavenly land, we better do what we can while we can. Oh, come on, people, yeah. Let's hook up in heaven when we get up there, yeah. Let's hook up in heaven. I'm just talking about getting together on the other side of this life. As a matter of fact, if you don't see me there, then save a seat for me, yeah. Then save a seat for me. Somewhere around God's throne, somewhere around God's throne. Tell my son his daddy's coming home. Oh, yeah. Oh, let's hook up in heaven, yeah. These old days, we'll be praising God together, loving one another. Oh, no more bills, no more pills, no more hate up in heaven, no more wars and no more sad goodbye. Don't you wanna go? Don't you wanna go? Don't you wanna go in heaven?
I'm Lavinas Carter, and I sing with Truly Blessed out of Atlanta, Georgia. You are listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
This is Troy Marables of Made New Acappella in Louisville, Kentucky, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Been a long time. Been a long time. I see Mary. I see Martha.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone, and you're listening to the Acappella Gospel Music Blast with Stevie B. Hey.
Yeah.
Shout out to my dear friend Carolyn Mayfield down in Hinesville, Georgia. That's my old stomping ground down there. Carolyn Mayfield, Stevie B, wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming up next is my song of the week, featuring Dorian Paul out of Houston, Texas. His single, Lord Don't Leave Me, from his 2007 album, Thera Praise, Volume 1, For Him, To You. This is our daily exclusive interview, 81, and recorded version 21. Enjoy my song of the week.
Rochester, New York, Atlanta, Dallas, Houston, Memphis, Nashville, LA, New York City, Indianapolis, Indiana, Milwaukee, West, Jacksonville, Florida, Chi-Town, Detroit City, Cleveland, Ohio, Fort Lauderdale, Oklahoma City. When the storms of life start to come my way, come on. For your strength and protection is what I pray. Come on. Cause I know I can't make it. Oh, yeah. Wait a minute now. I understand evil's present when I wanna do good. Yeah. Give me the strength and the power to do what I should. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Let your spirit dwell in me and just fill me up. Yeah. Till I can't take no more, just let my cup overflow. Yeah, 'cause I know I can't make it. Oh, I can't make it. Of the valley of death, I won't fear no evil, 'cause I know that you were with me and everything gonna be alright. Oh, but at the end, dear Lord, it is my prayer, dear, that you save me. Come on, what you say?
Yes, that's Dorian Paul. Lord, don't leave me. I just love that song. You've been listening to my song of the week.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
I want to give a shout out to J.L. Sanchez. She works here at the Walmart here in Fort Mills, North Carolina. She lives in Fayetteville, North Carolina. J.L. Sanchez. Stevie B, want to give you a shout out. Shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming up next, we got my funny bone. You know I love those comedians because laughter is good for the soul. Enjoy this comedian, Marcus Wiley. Bishop Secular.
Good morning, Concord. My name is Marcus D. Wiley. Hey, TSU, what's up? Okay. What's up? Man, I tell you, now, it's 10 o'clock. Y'all a little lively. 8 o'clock, it's a little different. So is this like this is a mixture church and a club crowd? I mean, no shade, because, both institutions, they create some of the same dynamics, You got people who hang out at church like it's a club. Then you got folks who go to the club religiously. Yeah. Man, I can take on a little journey. Like you go to the club, they got a thing called bouncers. Bouncers are there to maintain order. Make sure you don't sneak in without paying. You go over to the church got a thing called ushers. They here to maintain order. Make sure you don't sneak out without paying your tithes and your out. Close the door. It's offering time. Lock them. You go to the to the club. The club have a bartender. Bartender ushers out spirits. Go to the church. Church have a praise team leader or a pastor. Ushers in the spirit. Yeah. Men try to get with women at the club. Ladies, you don't like it because a brother don't know your name, so he got to reference something you wearing to get your attention. So he got to be like, red. Gucci purse. Hold up, Gucci purse. Say little PT, little ponytail. What's up? Holla at your boy. Men try to get with women at church too. They just make more of a spiritual reference. They be more like, virtuous. Something like Mary. What's up? Answer to my prayers. Girl, you must be my rib. Believe it or not, you got people who go to the club, they don't drink, they don't smoke, they don't dance, they don't do nothing. They just like being there. Believe it or not, you got people who come to church. They're not in the ministry. They don't participate. They don't give. They don't do nothing. They just like being here. But y'all, I'm one of them Christians, what you call, I'm free. Everybody say free. I came from a church where they said, any way you bless me, Lord, I'll be satisfied. And I took that and ran with it, right? Because 8 years ago, my wife came up to me. She was like, babe, I'm pregnant, and it's yours. I was like, all right, put that on me. Okay. But we ain't know nothing about having kids. And I was at the barber shop, and the dude came up to me. He said, say, bro, you about to have a baby. I was like, nah, my wife is. But it's like the same thing. He's like, well, I work at the hospital. I was like, you the doctor? He's like, nah, I work at the hospital, and I get stuff. I was like, you get stuff? He's like, yeah, you're going to need Pampers. You're going to need milk. I work at the hospital, and I get stuff. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, how much? He said, give me $100. Concord Church, in my garage, stacked from the floor to the ceiling, were boxes of diapers and milk. Here's where I went wrong. One Sunday after church, I took one of these other Christians that's not free home with me. We go through the garage. He see all the boxes. He like, man, what's all these boxes? I said, pimp, that's milk and diapers. He said, man, I bet you spent an arm and a leg on all that. I said, $100. Dude at the barbershop hooked me up. Here he go, boy, that's stealing. That man stole that stuff, and you got your baby drinking this stolen milk. Your baby could drink this milk and die. He gonna kill my baby. But that's how they act when they not getting blessed. Something always wrong with your blessing. And them type of Christians don't even read the Bible, because somewhere in there it say the wealth of the wicked is laid up for the righteous. And I'm just trying to see how you going to get the wicked's wealth if you don't know nobody wicked. Some of y'all praying for a flat screen, you better go to the barber shop. All right, y'all. Y'all good?
Yes, you've been listening to my funny bone because laughter is good for the soul. Oh, yes, it is.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
I don't have to say Stevie B no more. I keep forgetting it's in the jingle. I said boom, boom.
Stevie B, Gospel Blast. Stevie B, Gospel Blast. Stevie B, Gospel
I want to give a shout out to my dear friend Linda Dilly. She lives in Sand Springs, Oklahoma. Linda Dilly, Stevie B wants to give you a shout out. Shout out. Shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Is your congregation in need of lending for a building or expansion project? As your partner and advocate, Diversified Financial Network will take the time to understand your unique situation and develop a financing solution that meets your specific needs. It's an exciting time for your congregation, and what you need is a company with expertise in church financing early in the process. Call us today at 1-866-513-6665 or visit us at www.diversifiedfinancegroup.com.
I have a program reminder. Stevie B's Media Production presents. We're airing live shows here on Blog Talk Radio. The first Monday of every month, we're airing a live show, the Gospel Light Radio Show. And one of my co-hosts will be on the air giving a lesson, making his proclamation from the Gospel of Jesus Christ. And that show will air from 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 to 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Also on Tuesday night, we're airing a live show from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm hosting a live show, What a Word from the Lord radio show. And on that show each week, I have guest speakers from the Brotherhood of the Churches of Christ. They're making their proclamation of the gospel of Jesus Christ. And we certainly appreciate all those who have been supporting these programs. And we also have the Community Corner. That segment is for small business owners and entrepreneurs who have products and services for our community. So we just provide them a platform to tell us what services they have to offer. And also my co-host, Edward Bishop out of Niagara Falls, New York. He's presenting lessons from the Word of God. He's making his proclamation of the gospel of Jesus Christ every other week on this program. And then on Thursday night from 6 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, I'm hosting the live show, the Gospel Light Radio Show. And I have 8 co-hosts who are making their proclamation of the gospel of Christ on that broadcast. And each week I have 2 co-hosts who will be on the air with me. I'm also taking questions from my Shout It Out platform on social media, Facebook, and I'm posing 2 questions to my co-hosts on this broadcast. And then, of course, on Friday night from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 5 to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm hosting the live show, Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast Radio Show, where I'm playing the world's greatest acapella gospel music artists, the sweet sounds of voices. And we try to interview the artists once a month in the Story Glory segment. The show that was scheduled for tonight has been rescheduled for next Friday night, April the 12th. And I'll be interviewing Orlando Tisdale out of Huntsville, Alabama. Also, we're featuring new music on the broadcast, and the next show that we'll be doing an album debut is June the 21st, where I'll be featuring the new album by Called by God Acappella Ensemble. And then I'm doing the Top 20 Countdown show. And the next Top 20 show will be on April the 19th. And then we're doing once a quarter, we try to do the Marathon show. That's a 3-hour show of whatever artist or group that we're featuring on this broadcast. And my next Marathon show is scheduled for April the 26th, where I'm featuring the artist Eric Gwynn from Montgomery, Alabama. We'll be celebrating his 30-year anniversary singing acapella gospel music. And if you are an artist and you want your music played on my radio show, just send me your MP3 formatted tracks via Dropbox to my email address, srbutler1009@yahoo.com. And you can now listen to all of my shows through my on-demand episodes through my affiliate internet stations. If you can't catch the live show, you can just go to these affiliate internet stations and pull up these episodes on Spotify, on iHeartRadio, on Apple iTunes, on ACARadio.net, on iWave Radio, on MCCBroadcasting.com, on IBCBroadcasting.com, on YouTube. Go to my YouTube channel, Stevie R. Butler. And you can also go to the Church TV Network and see their playlist, Acappella Radio. Go to my website, Spreaker.com. That's SPREAKER.com. And type my name in the search bar, Stevie R. Butler. And also go to World of Acappella and see their site as well. Also, you can go to... I want to thank my sponsors. That's what I wanted to say. I want to thank my sponsors for sponsoring these radio shows. Sharon Norwood, she lives in Chicago, Illinois. Her company's called Organo, and her slogan is a health product for healthier living. And Bethesda Memorial Funeral Directory Crematory Services out of DeSoto, Texas. Certainly appreciate them. And also my sponsor, Yvonne Blazing Cracker Gooch out of Nashville, Tennessee. And my sponsor, Stanley Phillip, he's the owner of A Touch of Class Apparel out of Little Rock, Arkansas. And my sponsor, J.C. Colson, her company's called Eutherpin Health Institute, and she's out of Monument, Colorado. And Diversified Financial Network, LLC, out of Dallas, Texas, owned by Mark and Charlotte Carroll. Certainly appreciate them for sponsoring these radio shows. And the 3 E's of Stevie B's media production, it is the objective of these broadcasts. We want to educate, we want to edify, and we want to encourage you in a study of God's Word. And that will conclude my program announcements. You're tuning in to Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast.
Now, I want to give a shout out to Ashley Williams. She works at the Walmart here in Hope Mills. She lives in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Ashley Williams, Stevie B, wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast.
Now let's get back to the music. I got a double play coming your way. Thurman Metters out of Abilene, Texas. This is his new single, May You Delight in Me. Now, I did an exclusive interview with Thurman here on the broadcast. It's episode number 90. And now this song is number 14 on my Top 20 Countdown show for the month of March. You know, Thurman is currently working on his new project. So once he gets it finished, we're going to try to debut it here on the broadcast. And that'll be followed by Daryl Smith out of Hollywood, Florida. His new single, Man's Gift. Now, Daryl is a former member of the Four Christian Stars. Enjoy my double play, Thurman Metters and Daryl Smith. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Delight in me, oh Lord.
Lord, I love you.
May you
Lord, I need you.
In me,
God, you are my joy.
Because my heart,
and Lord, if there's anything that is standing between me and you, God, strip it away. I want to be close to you, Lord. Close to you.
May you delight in me.
Oh God. May you delight in me. Because my heart, it longs for you. Yeah, right where you are. Yeah. In me. Oh Lord. May you delight in me. Every way, Lord. May you wanna be pleasing in your sight. Lord, because my heart it longs for you. Nothing is better than being with you, God. To be in your presence alone. Closer, freedom, closer, blessing, closer, healing, closer. No other place I can run to, no other place where there's love, no other place where there's joy, no other place where there's hope. I am safe in the arms of Jesus. No weapon formed shall prosper against abundantly, above all, you can act, think, just a closer walk to see. Granted, Jesus, my plea, daily walking close to thee. Let it be, Lord, let it be, Lord, let it be, Lord.
Hello, everyone. This is Seabram Branch, a solo artist and also a member of the North Mississippi Acappella Chorus. You're now listening to Stevie B's Music Blast, Acappella style. Enjoy.
This your girl, Tony Washington from Journey Acappella, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone, and you're listening to the Acappella Gospel Music Blast with Stevie B.
Hey.
Yeah.
I want to give a shout out to Lisa Scales. She was the new elected clerk of court here in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Lisa Scales, Stevie B, wants to give you a shout out. Shout out. Shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
I have a double play coming your way. Terry Jackson out of the state of Texas. There's a new single, Valley to Victory, from her 2017 album, Valley to Victory. And I did an exclusive interview with Terry on the broadcast with her producer, Jared Barnett. That was a great show. And also, Terry was the 2012 NACAMA Female Vocalist of the Year. And that song will be followed by my power group, Straight Company, out of Louisville, Kentucky. Their single, Awesome. This is their new single. Now, the album hadn't been completed yet, so we're still waiting on it. So once it gets done, we're going to debut it here on the broadcast. And this song was the 2016 NACAMA Song of the Year. Now, I did a marathon show with Straight Company. That's episode number 76. If you have not heard that show, ladies and gentlemen, please go and check that show out. That was a great show. Had some of the original members of that group was on this broadcast, Jesse Murrah and Mark Clemens. And had George Smith, he was one of the vocalists on the group as well, was on this show. We just had a great time on that show. We was hearing some of the history of that group, and they just told some wonderful stories. Really enjoyed that show. I listen to that show all the time. And I have a recorded version of that actual show on Blog Talk Radio. That's recorded version, episode number 18. Enjoy this double play, Terry Jackson and my power group, Straight Company. You got Stevie B loose in the booth. I'm playing the world's greatest acapella gospel music artist on a Friday night. Enjoy my double play. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Lord, 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 you brought me. From a mighty long way.
melody, telling how much I care. Whoa, there it is, continuous praise upon my lips. Mere words cannot explain, but now y'all can hear it. Magnificent, omnipotent, gracious, shown up, amazing. No words are strong enough, no superlative is good enough. With tears all in my eye, I recognize he don't mind if I call him boss.
Capitulate my trials and my struggles. It's still amazing how I made it through. Never giving is what you told me. I keep running towards the mountain. Don't look back, just keep my trust in you. Lord, I can take it. I know I can make it. 'Cause you prove you never failed me yet. Keep a score. The battle is the Lord's. It's a war the devil will regret for touching me 'cause you're awesome. When I try
is Dodge Burnett coming from Charlotte, North Carolina, representing Testament, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Music Blast.
Hey, this is Amber Baldwin from Greensboro, North Carolina, representing Testament Acappella, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Music Blast.
Hey, this is Crystal Stevenson from Greensboro, North Carolina, representing Testament Acappella, and you are listening to Stevie B's Acappella Music Blast.
This is Joe Caesar from Valdosta, Georgia, representing Testament, and you listen to Stevie B's Acappella Music Blast.
This is Teray Mack out of Jacksonville, Florida, representing Testament Acappella, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone, and you're listening to the Acappella Gospel Music Blast with Stevie B. Hey.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to apologize if I'm not able to get all these names called up. I have been meeting some good people every day in the area, the local area where I live, and they just love acapella gospel music. They're loving what they're hearing on the blast on a Friday night, and I just want to apologize if I'm not able to get all these names shouted out on this broadcast as I promised. I do my best, but I have some time restraints that I have to go by as well. But I want to give a shout out to Carla Slaughter out of Fayetteville, North Carolina. Carla Slaughter, Stevie B, wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming up next, I have a double play coming your way. Most City Singles. I just love this group out of Missouri City, Texas. Their single Sanctuary from their 2010 album Sanctuary. And this group also features Monty Cuba. You're going to love the songs that I'm playing from the Most City Singles. I love that group. That'll be followed by One Hope in Christ out of Louisville, Kentucky. Their new single, One Hope in the World, from their 2018 album Make a Way. I did an album debut of that particular album here on the broadcast. It's episode number 72. I did a recorded version of that album here. That's episode number 7 on my recorded versions. And this group was also the 2018 NACAMA New Artist of the Year. Enjoy my double play, the Most City Singers and One Hope in Christ. You guys, Stevie B on the ones and twos.
I need to be in your need. I want to be in your to be only God I know. Be sanctuary. Sanctuary.
Find my place. In my heart, in my mouth, a song of praise. Still, I feel so unworthy. 'Cause I've been gone too long. And I apologize, Lord. Lord, can you see me coming? I'm your prodigal son. Open wide thine arms of love and welcome me into your sanctuary. My heart yearns to be see you're the only one. You're the only one who understands me, Lord. You're not only going out, and you know you're coming in. I want to live. I wouldn't want to live unless you walk with me. Walk with me.
The thing that makes me love the gospel more, Jesus Christ came into the world and brought a message to make all nations one. All men one in Christ.
There's only Christ, yeah. He's all I need, yeah. Heaven, there's one hope in the world. It's Jesus. He is the one. He's the one I need. He's all I need, yeah. And He will lead you to heaven. At times before I let go, foolish me without the Lord can say. I realize with Jesus Christ in my life, this is His will, I will survive. At times before I let go, foolish me without the Lord can say. I realize with Jesus Christ in my life, this is His will, I will survive. One hope in the world, it's Jesus. He is the one. He's the one I need. He's all I need, yeah. And He will lead you to heaven. I was feeling despair. I threw my hands in the air, got down on my knees and I went to God in prayer. I know He cares. Wipe away all of my tears. Take it to Him and leave it there. Well, I was feeling despair. Threw my hands in the air, got down on my knees and I went to God in prayer. I know He cares. He wipes away all of my tears. Take it to Him and leave it there. There's one hope in the world. Hey, He is the one. He's the one I need. He's all I need, yeah. And He will lead you to heaven.
Hey, this is Melissa Lancaster with the singing group Durham, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
In 4, 3, 2. Hey, this is Dorian Paul, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Ooh, wait.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone, and you're listening to the Acappella Gospel Music Blast with Stevie B. Hey.
I want to give a shout out to Cindy Woodford. She works at the Walmart here in Hope Mills, North Carolina. She lives in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Cindy Woodford, Stevie B, wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming up next, I have a single play coming your way. My man Monte Cuba out of Houston, Texas. This single, He Won't, from his 2016 album, The Journey. And I did an exclusive interview with Monte on this broadcast, episode 108. I also did a recorded version of that live show here on Blog Talk Radio. That's episode number 27. And that song, I think you'll really enjoy this song from Monte. He Won't. I think Monte has a great album. So check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy my single play, Monte Cuba. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
For those of you who've been running for Jesus for a long time, I want to encourage you with the words of this song. You've been running for Jesus for a mighty long time. Sometimes it seemed like you were gonna lose your mind, but you remembered the words that he spoke. It gave you the strength that you needed just to know that he won't leave you alone. No, he won't. He'll never leave you alone. I tried him for myself. He's an ever-present help. Yeah. If you ask the little birds, is he faithful to his word? You hear them say, oh yeah. Oh, sometimes you're up, sometimes you're down, but you gotta keep moving, 'cause you're heaven bound. To throw in the towel, that's not an option. You just keep pressing on it. You won't be forgotten, 'cause he won't leave you alone. No, he won't. He'll never leave you alone. He said it in his word. He won't. Do you believe it? Oh, you can ask the little birds. Is he faithful to his word? You'll hear them say, oh yes, yes he is. Oh yeah. Woo. You know, this song reminds me of my darling grandmother. I remember when I was just a little boy and she told us all about God. But what I didn't realize was that she was getting me ready for that day when I got that phone call and they told me that my mama was gone. I need you. Y'all, I was so devastated. Oh, when the tears, they just began to roll down my face. And then I remember one of the last things that she said to me. She said, baby, I may have to leave you one of these days, but God will never leave you. I'm here to tell y'all that I believe my grandmother. And deep down in my heart, I know that you believe her too. So when trouble and heartache and pain, it comes into your life, I want you to remember the words of my grandmother. No, he won't leave you. That's what she told me. He won't leave you. That's what she said. Oh yeah. When tears are falling down.
Hey, this is Chris Covington with the C Notes. You're now listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is Shalay Janelle from Texas, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone, and you're listening to the Acappella Gospel Music Blast with Stevie B. Hey.
I want to give a shout out to Ann Steele and her granddaughter, Amaya Dragon. They live in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Ann Steele and Amaya Dragon, Stevie B, wants to give you a shout out. Shout out. Shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming up next, we got Stevie B's Funny Bone, because laughter is good for the soul. Enjoy this comedian, Michael Jr.
I'm reading Abraham, right? Abraham. There's a lot of blessings of Abraham. You got to read up on this, right? Because I wanted to know, so I'm reading. And first of all, I found out that his name used to be Abram, right? And then one day, God changed his name to Abraham and told him to go home and circumcise his entire household, even the servants. And then in verse 23 it says, and he went home that very same day and did it. It's like, man, that's obedience. I don't know if I could have been a servant. I mean, I'm just saying I would have had a couple questions first. Wait a minute, wait. Abraham, is that how you say it now? Okay, wait, put the flint rock down for a minute. Hold on. What exactly did God say? His words, please. Okay. Circumcised in the flesh of the foreskin. Okay. You sure he didn't say your skin?
Yes, you've been listening to Stevie B's Funny Bone, because laughter is good for the soul.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
I'm flying 30,000 feet, and I'm dropping bombs everywhere.
Stevie B Gospel Blast. Stevie B Gospel Blast. Stevie B Gospel Blast.
I want to give a shout out to Tony Littlejohn. He lives in Cary, North Carolina. Tony Littlejohn, Stevie B, wants to give you a shout out. Shout out. So I'm trying to get through this list.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming up next, we got my song of the week. This week we have been featuring Dorian Paul out of I said that too fast. I'm featuring Dorian Paul this week on my song of the week. This is single Lord Don't Leave Me from his 2007 album Thera Praise Volume 1. For Him, To Him. I did an exclusive interview 81 and
Rochester,
21.
New York, Atlanta, Dallas, Houston, Memphis, Nashville, LA, New York City, Indianapolis, Indiana, Milwaukee, West, Jacksonville, Florida, Chi-Town, Detroit City, Cleveland, Ohio, Fort Lauderdale, Oklahoma City. When the storms of life start to come my way, come on. For your strength and protection is what I pray. Come on.
'cause I know I can't make it. Sure can't make it. Oh yeah. Wait a minute now. I understand evil's present when I wanna do good. Yeah. Give me the strength and the power to do what I should. Oh yeah. Yeah. Let your spirit dwell in me and just fill me up. Yeah. Yeah. Till I can't take no more, just let my cup overflow. Yeah, 'cause I know I can't make it. Of the valley of death, I won't fear no evil, 'cause I know that you were with me and everything gonna be alright. Oh, but at the end, dear Lord, it is my prayer, dear, that you save me. Come on, what you say?
Yes, that's Dorian Paul, Lord Don't Leave Me. That's my song of the week.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
I want to give a shout out to Nicholas Rowe. He lives in the country of Malaysia. Nicholas Rowe, Stevie B, wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Coming up next, I have a double play coming your way. Daryl Barnett out of Los Angeles, California. His new single, Why, from his 2018 album, Way to Go. That's a great album Daryl had. We had a great time debuting that album on this broadcast. It's episode number 61. And I did a recorded version of that live show here on Blog Talk Radio. That's episode number 8. Ladies and gentlemen, check out that new album by Daryl Barnett. You will love it. Now, that's the number one song on my Top 20 Countdown show, ladies and gentlemen, for the month of March. And Daryl also won the 2018 NACAMA Song of the Year. You're going to love that song. That'll be followed by Stephanie Booker Wilson out of Greensboro, North Carolina. Her single, See the Sun. And this is from her 2015 album, Praise and Worship. Now, I did an exclusive interview with Stephanie here on the broadcast. It's episode number 115. That was a great show. Enjoy my double play, Daryl Barnett and Stephanie Booker Wilson. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
I used to know you, but don't call like you used to. If you still love me, can I give me a chance just to say how I feel? It may hurt you, but what I'm seeing is real. I love to see children play.
I've got depression.
There's a new pill I saw today.
I'm hypocritical.
Nothing is wrong, take a picture and just smile, but it's coming after a while.
Oh, we keep believing lies. Then let the happy die. Because I need to know
when our change is gone.
And darling, can you tell me so? There's no father's hand.
The system's holding me down.
Sister's dying of age.
No, my man don't sleep around.
Don't be stupid.
We all gonna die, and since you only live once, you do you go ahead, live your life. The pastor is on TV,
but are we building people?
Bound for divorce,
we're wasting money, tell me.
Why should I save? Let me have my worldly things. God said He'll supply my needs.
That ain't what it means. Back home. It seems like it is gone. Tell me when our change is gonna come.
When our change is gonna
Into each life, some rain has got to fall, but the sun will shine after a while. Till
Keep your head up, 'cause the sun's about to bust through. Keep your head up, you're gonna get your breakthrough. Keep your head up, 'cause the sun's about to bust through. Keep your head up, it's better to break the sun. Can't take it for granted. You let me know you're still working your plan. You ain't done with me yet. You let me live to hear the birds again. Even though there's still a cloud, you help me see the sun. Well, life ain't what it seems. I never planned to be alone. Didn't know which way to turn when the ones I loved were gone. So I got to Jesus and I got down on my knees and prayed. He gave me strength to leave the pain behind his face and never say. See the sun again. Can't take it for granted. Let me know you're still working your plan. You ain't done with me yet. You ain't done with me yet. Live to hear the birds again. Even though there's still a cloud, you help me see the sun. Ooh, the days got dark, but I still felt your presence, Lord. When Satan tried to close me and you were my open door, helping me to see the things I couldn't see before. I would have lost my mind if it wasn't for the love of God. You may have seen the outside, thinking everything was kind, but deep on the inside I was on a roller coaster ride. But you came, I see the sun is alive. I know it's hard to see the Lord, the sunlight that He brings. When skies are dim and cloudy, life's a complicated thing. Just remember God works all things out for your benefit, my friend. Then one morning you'll open up those eyes and see the sun again. See the sun again. Let me know you're still working your plan. You ain't done with me yet. You let me live to hear the birds again. Even though there's still a cloud, you help me see the sun. It's peeking through the sun again. Sun again.
Hey, this is Daryl Smith, former member of the Four Christian Stars from Hollandale, Florida. You are listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast. Enjoy. God bless.
Hey family, what's good? This is E-Sage with Straight Company. And you're listening to Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Blast, the Master Blaster. Go ahead on.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone, and you're listening to the Acappella Gospel Music Blast with Stevie B. Hey.
I want to give a shout out to Cheryl Johnson. She works at the Shoe Carnival in Fayetteville, North Carolina. She lives in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Cheryl Johnson, Stevie B, wants to give you a shout out.
Stevie B's Acappella Gospel Music Blast.
I have a single play coming your way. My man Eric Gwynn out of Montgomery, Alabama. His single, Everything, from his 2017 album, Time and Place. I did an album debut for Eric on this broadcast, episode number 25. Did a recorded version also, is episode number 11. And on April 26th, ladies and gentlemen, the end of this month, we'll be doing a marathon show for Eric. and we'll be celebrating his 30th anniversary singing acapella gospel music. Enjoy this single played by Eric Gwynn. You got Stevie B on the ones and twos.
Before you, I was sitting on a fast train that was headed nowhere. Then you got me turned around again. Before you, I had no reason to live, no place to go. Then you got me going once again. You opened my eyes to what was inside. All I want and all I need, you're everything, everything. Surely as I live and breathe, you're everything, everything. Half the man that I really needed to be. You showed me what life was all about. Before you, I was living in fear, not sure what to do. You got me beyond my doubt. You opened my eyes to what was inside. Everything, everything. Surely as I live and breathe, you're everything, everything. All I want and all I need, you're everything, everything. Surely as I live and breathe, you're everything, everything. I never knew what I didn't have until you showed me what I was missing. I didn't know I was dying until you stepped in and saved me. You opened my eyes to what was inside. All I want and all I need, you're everything, everything. Surely as I live and breathe, you're everything, everything. You are everything. All I want and all I need, you're everything, everything. Surely as I live and breathe, you're everything, everything. You are everything to me.
This is Brother Jonathan Charlie from the singing group Room to Praise, a 7-member group of young men from 4 different states: Baltimore, Maryland, Boston, Massachusetts, Rochester, New York, and Tampa, Florida. You're listening to Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, what up, guys? This is Melody Bailey, and you're listening to Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast.
Hey, this is John Poo Malone, and you're listening to the Acapella Gospel Music Blast with Stevie B.
Hey.
I need to bring this big iron bird on down to the ground. I need to bring it on down. I need to bring it on down. I said boom, boom. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the part of the show where I have to say good night. I really enjoyed playing these inspirational songs and tickling your funny bone. I would like to thank my listeners for riding with me on the blast tonight. You cannot deny what you hear on the blast on a Friday night. I'm playing some of the world's greatest acapella gospel music artists, the sweet sounds of voices. But I want to thank most of all the God of heaven, to our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, for allowing me the privilege, and it is indeed a privilege, to be able to spend this time with you on a Friday night. So until we meet again, may God continue to bless your lives, and may He bless you real, real good. You've been listening to Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast.
Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast.
Taking us on off the broadcast tonight will be Infusion, Take Up Your Cross, from the 2009 album Sold Out. Infusion from Darte, California. That'll be followed by Thera Mack out of Jacksonville, Florida. His single Say Goodbye from his 2016 album Time to Move. I just really enjoyed these songs here on the blast tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to hit you with three pieces before I get on up out of here. Peace, peace, peace. And I'll see you, Lord say so, on the other side. Good night, everybody.
Up your cross and follow me, because He made the lame walk, made the blind see, take up your cross, follow me, and follow me, deliver me, because He made the lame walk, made the blind see, made the blind see, living in me. God in heaven, my Lord above, thank you for sending your Son in love, died on the cross to set me free, just to save a wretch like me. And you made me whole. Lord, I lose my life to win my soul. Yes, the old Lord, and make me new. Lord, I've given my life. Take up your cross, and you know He said, and follow me. And you know He said, made the lame walk. And you know He did. The blind see. Oh, you know He said, take up your cross, and you know He said, and follow me. And you know He did. And you know He did. Oh, you know He said, I will make you a man. He said, follow me, and straightway drop the nets out their head.
You've been listening to Stevie B's Acapella Gospel Music Blast, episode 123.
Lord, you know I give my life to you, and everything you want or say, I'll say. I offer my praises unto you. Let me exceed in gladness, for your award is greatness. Merciful Father, oh Lord, open the arms of heaven, Lord. Take up your cross and follow me. And follow me. Make the lame walk, 'cause He makes the lame walk, made the blind. And He, oh, you know He said, oh, you know He said, follow me, oh, you know He made it. Oh, you know He said, oh, you know all that He can give to you. Just keep your faith in God, and He will help you make it through. And in your time of storm, it seems like He's not there for you. Just keep your faith, just keep your faith. He'll help you run this way. Can't you believe in love and all that it can give to you. Just keep your faith in God, and He will help you make it through. Oh yeah. And in your time of storm, it seems like He's not there for you. Just keep your faith, just keep your faith. He'll help you run this way. Oh yeah. I believe in all that
can give to me. And I'll testify, cause I know that he will set me free. Take up your cross. If I have to leave my mother, and if I have to leave my father, and if I have to leave my sister, and I have to leave my brother, I